Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
If you live in Metro Detroit, there's a better than 25% chance you don't have power right now. From flooded basements to flooded freeways to fallen trees and power lines, Metro Detroit is cleaning up and drying out after the third catastrophic weather event in the past 3 months.
Yeah, it ruined like everything. Look, ruined everything like every other month. It's ruined.
And we've got our eyes on the potential for pop-up storms this afternoon and more significant rain moving in overnight.
Right now, 586,000 DTE customers are without power from the storms last night and this morning.
And DTE's outage map paints the picture of just how bad things are out there tonight. It's also important to note that we are not seeing a lot of restoration times being posted on the site. DTE just gave an update on their efforts just a short time ago, and some people are going to have to wait a while.
We have restored about 100,000 customers so far, and we expect to restore another 50,000 by the end of this evening. We also expect that to restore a majority of customers, a large majority, tomorrow and into Saturday, with some customers wrapping up the storm into early next week.
Into early next week. You heard that. Now take a look at some live pictures from Sky 4 over I-94 near 9 Mile, where flooding has shut down the westbound lanes of the freeway there. Power outages, fallen trees, and flooded basements. That's the harsh reality, again, so many people across the region are dealing with tonight.
That's right. And with this widespread damage, we're all going to be dealing with the fallout from it for days and weeks to come.
We have our reporters all across Metro Detroit tonight. Larry Spruill's tracking storm damage. Grant Herms is following flooding out on the roads.
But we're going to begin with our Tim Pamplin, who spent the day with people living without power, and he's live tonight in Hazel Park. Tim?
Yeah, Kim, you see that flag up there? That's a little bit of relief. That's the breeze we're getting here. We're at a senior retirement facility here. Residents doing whatever they can to try and stay cool. They've lost power. Some just coming out on their porches. Say, hello, my dear. Earlier, I was in Westland at a hospice care facility. Take a look at that. The jigsaw puzzle table, unattended. The sitting room area, vacant. And the air conditioner certainly not humming today.
Now, there's a lot of people here on wheelchairs. They can't open the door.
And electric doors that, well, in a power outage, need to be forced open.
About 130 residents that are on hospice, that have medical beds, on oxygen, need CPAP machines to sleep. Those are the biggest concerns. And of course, being able to see at night because the building's totally dark. Now,
for those residents that absolutely need electricity, one wing of Ashford is on a separate circuit and does have power, so they're accommodated there.
I end up in Okinawa.
Benny Nino, World War II vet, well, he's taking it all in stride. His daughter shows me his picture on Ashford's on a wall. There he is, as a young man on the right during World War II. Ben is more excited to show me his challenge coin, though, from last year's Westland Memorial Day Parade, where he was the Grand Marshal. And he's got a birthday coming up soon.
97. Next month.
So for most, this is a major inconvenience. Benny says you need to keep things in perspective. As for management here,
there's a lot of things that we can't control. We do the best we can with what we can. We do have a generator en route from Chicago coming here to help us out if this is extended.
And it certainly does appear that it's going to be extended again. No estimated time for service restoration there in Westland. Back here in Hazel Park. We go inside this facility tonight. We meet a gentleman inside who's keeping everybody's spirits high during these most testing of times. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, it is hot out there. It is testing for sure. All right, Tim. We want to bring in Andrew now. He's watching the chance for more storms tonight.
Yeah, Andrew, you've also got some pretty eye-popping rain totals from overnight, too.
Absolutely astonishing. You're right, Kimberly and Jason. Some rainfall totals easily over 2 or 3 inches. Rain out there right now, not much or nothing actually here in Detroit or southeast Michigan. That's good news. But yes, you do see shower and thunderstorm activity here on Storm Tracker 4 well to our south, and it is staying put for now. As it gets closer to northwest Ohio, there might be a scattered shower or two south of I-94, mainly around dinner time, but it remains dry as we go throughout much of this evening and tonight up until midnight. Temperatures tonight fall down down into the upper 70s. But take a look at this. Rainfall rate within the past 24 hours, and especially at 2 o'clock early this morning, 7.5 inches per hour. That is extreme, you see here in purple. Now, 7.5 inches per hour, it doesn't mean 7.5 inches fell within an hour. It's kind of like when you drive to work or school. Sometimes you're going 25 miles per hour or 50 miles per hour, but easily 7 inches or more per hour is quite a rainfall rate. And look at the rain totals. In these areas of yellow, a moderate amount, nearly 2 inches here in Detroit, but on the high side, like in Livingston County, over 8 inches estimated. We'll talk more about that rain that's on tap for tonight and your full weekend forecast coming up.
Hey, Andrew, thank you. The wind that ripped through yesterday and this morning left damage all across town.
Check out some of the storm pins that we got at clickondetroit.com. Started in Monroe, where JD sent us a pic of an uprooted tree coming within just feet of the house there. Lexi in Clawson sent us this photo. Not as lucky, the tree right into the home. Then take a look at this tree in Waterford that fell and took up the sod with it there. Just awful to see. Now to Berkeley, where Larry Spruill joins us, and I'm sure the buzz of chainsaws has been in the air all day there, Larry.
Well, Jason and Kimberly, that sound was heard loud and clear in this neighborhood here in Berkeley, but the crews just left. But let me show you the damage. You see this large tree right here. You can see where it was ripped out of the ground and then landed right on top of the roof right there. The emergency crews tell me that it left a lot of damage. Take a listen. Livio Trogiani with Mick and Dago Tree Service says his team worked overnight and all day Thursday removing this large tree from on top of this home on Kenmore Street in Berkeley. The tree fell during the storm Wednesday night.
There's about half a dozen holes up in the roof. Some are worse than others.
Livio says they had to rush but be careful at the same time.
No, we just took a branch at a time. Just pieces off the roof until we got to the trunk, and then whack, whack, whack. Try to save whatever we could.
That's because of the size and age of the tree.
It probably was roughly around 90 feet tall. It's been here longer than we've been alive, so.
Livio says the last few weeks have been busy for his team because of the flooding and strong winds. He's been removing tree after tree.
40, at least 40.
And that's just the beginning.
And we're not just talking about trees falling down, we're talking about water in basements and on streets as well, from Detroit to St. Clair Shores. Now, I spoke with multiple people throughout our area. Hear from them coming up tonight at 6. We are live in Berkeley tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
All right, Larry, and speaking of the water problem, sure enough, power outages caused major pumps to fail once again, making freeways impassable for the morning commute.
Like here on I-75 between McNichols and 7 Mile, water on both sides of the freeway at 7 this morning, the height of the morning commute there. And check out I-696 near Mound this morning, where the situation wasn't much better there. Let's bring in Grant Herms live tonight in Oak Park, where DTE just finished talking about power problems that knocked out pumps all along those freeways. Grant, what else did they have to say?
Well, they said essentially that it was caused by scenes just like this one here behind me. High winds, nonstop rain, knocking down tree limbs and power poles, knocking out power to those already overwhelmed pumps that then again flooded neighborhoods and highways.
Different storm, same ending, a devastating cycle in Metro Detroit. According to MDOT, pumps stopped working after the power was knocked out all across the metro.
So 140 pump houses work in Metro Detroit, with 117 of that 140 being in Wayne County, and we were without power at a majority of them.
MDOT saying their crews scrambled to hook up massive generators, but with only 4 to 6 on hand at any given time, restarting the pumps is a long process that requires a team of specially trained technicians, and not all pump houses work the same. As of this afternoon, 14 were still down.
It's not like we can just go to Home Depot and buy a generator and you pull it out of a little trailer and you set it next to the building and you hook it up, you know, like jumping a car. It's not like that. It's much more complicated.
In neighborhoods, people fed up again, dealing with more water in the streets. The embattled Great Lakes Water Authority saying none of their pumps failed Wednesday night. But today, the chief operating officer writing in a statement, GLWA's regional collection system operated as designed and remained below flood levels yesterday. The system is prepared for currently forecasted storms.
Now, it's also worth noting today marks the 7-year anniversary from those devastating 2014 floods that were supposed to be a once-in-a-generation event, and certainly this summer is proving that wrong. Back to you.
It is. Okay, Grant, thank you. And DTE Energy offering several tips to keep in mind while you wait for the power to come back on.
Don't open refrigerators or freezers any more than you have to. A closed fridge will stay cold for up to 12 hours, and a well-filled freezer can preserve food for 2 days. Also, turn off or unplug all the appliances. That'll avoid an electrical overload when the power comes back on. And leave a light switch on so you know exactly when you do have power again.
Our coverage of the storm continues on clickondetroit.com. There you can find a host of resources and galleries of the damage. Also, the interesting reason why most of our power lines aren't buried underground. You can find all of it right there on the homepage.
Still to come here on the 5, the FDA is clearing the way for some COVID vaccine booster shots.
New tonight, who's going to get access to a third shot and why experts think it'll help protect them a whole lot more. Hank.
I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. Coming up in my consumer headlines, Labor Day deals already popping up online. I'll show you where you can save big.
I'm Mara McDonald. All that important U.S. census data just got dumped late this afternoon in Metro Detroit. Well, it has winners and losers. We'll explain.